recently came across an interesting article where one user stated she manifested being a single mother. She went on to say, I was determined to prove that I would never be the parent I had, at least not the woeful parts of them that I came to resent. Well, the comments came flooding in with people giving their opinions and experience of being a single parent. So ladies, what are your thoughts on this? And is aiming to be a single mom a bad thing?
No, I mean, listen, I'm a single mom. And although I have to say my ex-husband is definitely, obviously, in the boy's life, and he's a great dad. It's hard. It is hard. Yeah, it wasn't my intention. I went in, you know, with the whole family.
Yeah.
But if you're wanting to be a single mother, I think you have to get things in order. You have to have a village. You have to know that you have parents nearby or friends that are going to truly be there. You're going to pick, hopefully, a godmother that will truly be not just on the on the certificate, but truly there for you. You have to put your village together. And I feel like it's interesting. Women who maybe seek out to be a single mother are thought of, oh God, really? That's too bad you couldn't find a man, is that why? But then
That's
if a
not cool.
dad went to be a single father, wow, that's amazing.
great
You
point.
chose to be
Hill
a single
Harper
father.
is one,
Right.
Anderson Cooper,
Yes.
Andy Cohen, and nobody questions them. There are 11 million single-parent families with children under the age of 18, and nearly 80% were headed by single mothers.
Yeah.
80%.
Wow.
They make up the majority. So you don't hear a lot of criticism, like you said, from men. You know, you just have to make sure that you have your village. And, you know, being a new mother, you know, Jeannie, can you talk about how hard it is, you know, and you have help?
Yeah, I always picture it, actually. I always think about, like, could I ever do this by myself? And I'm positive the part of the reason why I chose not to by myself, I wasn't interested in being a mom, is because it's such a forever job. It's a full-time forever, no holidays off, no paid vacations. You're around the clock even after they're 18, worrying about, you know, how your child is. So for me, even though I personally wouldn't aim to be a single mom, I just need to make sure I have the support. Even right now with Jeezy and I across country sometimes, like if it weren't for my entire family, my brother's watching the baby right now. My mom's out getting groceries for us to make sure we have food tonight. Like I wouldn't be able to do this if I was working. Not to say that every mom can't do that, but you certainly need the support.
I just don't think you should rush into it when you know, if you look and you go, my biological clock is ticking. There are other ways to, you know, get your maternal instincts, satisfy that. You could be a great auntie. You could be a great friend to someone that already has children. It's like, just don't, you know, say, I want my own. You really have to think about it, because like you ladies have just said, it's hard work. It's hard. And if you know you don't have a village, it can really be devastating. And when you think about it, it could be devastating to the child. It's like sometimes we sit back and we go, well, you know, this is what I want. But think about, will that child have a great, you know, life? Will it be very fulfilling?
Right.
I'm sure you could do it. I'm not, you know, because there are great single mothers out there, but you really have to make sure you have everything in order. And together.
Absolutely.
You know, and there are other ways to, you know, it's plenty of kids. You can adopt too. You know?
Yeah, sure.
There are definitely single women who have chosen to adopt because they still want that experience of motherhood. And I think that it can be done. It's so crazy because my stepdaughter told me about a new way of life that is now being discussed, which I'm sure has happened for over years, but now they've given it an official name. And it is platonic life partners. Have you heard about this?
No.
So it's pretty much like if you and me were single women and we decided together, we obviously weren't, it's not a lesbian couple. It's not like that. We buy a home together. We decide we want to adopt a child together, and the child now has two mothers, and we are platonic life partners. And I thought that was so interesting.
Yeah,
because it gives them still the experience, but it still provides that village that we're all speaking about.
Yeah, I need to have a partner.
Yeah.
If man or woman, we gonna do it.
Yeah.